What's going on, guys? Yes, we're going live again. The adventure is starting to build momentum. There's a super important thing that we want to share with you right now, and it has to do with these cleats that we just sold. But first, let me put the comment on here. Bam. Boom. What up, the Simple Ventures? Let me get this in here. Make sure we get that pinned. All right. What up, what up, what up? Yes. 5-6 hours ago, we went live. We talked about the very first sale. If you haven't watched that, make sure you go and watch that. What up, Kyle Quad 4? Lindsay and I were actually just talking about you. We're super excited for the menu launch. We're gonna get ready to open up those first 25 slots. But this is about Follow the Flip. This live segment right now is called Never Be Romantic. It's about romance, and something just happened literally a few minutes ago, and Lindsay and I started talking and we said this is perfect for Follow the Flip. We're gonna wait just 1 or 2 more seconds for people to jump on here. This is super important. We're always saying pour gas on what's working and stop being romantic to what's not, and we just ate our own advice, and this is what happened. Obviously, this pair of cleats is not part of Follow the Flip, but this is gonna lead to what we're talking about when it comes to Follow the Flip. This pair of cleats we got for $48. It's a pair of Vapor 12s. They retail for about $250. We've sold a couple pairs of these before, and we got 2 more pairs. They were both size 7.5, and we had them listed on Poshmark. We had them listed on Mercari. We were not getting any bites. We weren't getting any bites for, what was it been? It's been a couple weeks?
Yeah, a few weeks.
It's been a few weeks, and for us, we want to move inventory as quickly as possible. What up, Resell Ant? What up, MadRod402? We want to move inventory as quickly as possible. We did not have these listed on eBay, and we started talking to ourselves, and we said earlier, was it earlier today?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was earlier today.
It was last night.
It was last night because we listed some other stuff this morning. So last night we were talking, and we don't enjoy eBay. You can win on eBay, you can crush on eBay. We have friends that are absolutely killing it on eBay, but for a number of reasons, we just do not like selling shoes on eBay. However, less than that, we don't, or more than that, we don't like when things aren't selling. So we had this pair of cleats. We knew that there was some decent comps on eBay, and we decided last night, let's list them on eBay. We listed them with respect to the market value right around 150. We got 2 offers right off the bat last night. They weren't high enough for what we wanted, and today we sold a pair for $150. We profited, well, I can't do it off the top of my head, I'm not good at math, that's like 80 bucks, right? After
fees and shipping and everything, we profited $80.
That's why she's my girl. She's always on point with all the numbers. The point is not to tell you guys that we sold these cleats. The point is in the message, stop being romantic to what's not working. This pair of cleats was not selling on Poshmark. It was not selling on Mercari. Those are our 2 1-2 marketplaces. And so we said, you know what? There is good comps on eBay. Let's put them up there, and boom, they sold. Now we have an extra $80 in our pocket, and we have some other offers coming in for the other pair because we had 2 pairs. Now, we wrote our note to the buyer. We're going to be shipping these out, but then we were talking. Yes, we did get our first sale today on Follow the Flip. For those of you that don't know, we got 5 pairs for $5 each. We spent $25. We're gonna show you how to take that $25 and turn it into 1,000 flipping shoes. We started by saying we're only gonna be using Facebook and Letgo, because when we first started as shoe resellers, we only used Facebook and Letgo literally for the first 1,000 pairs we sold. However, what we always say on Follow the Flip, and what we say all the time on anything that we put out, is we want you to leapfrog some of the mistakes that we have made. Just because we built our business on Facebook Marketplace, just because there's no excuses, just because we sold the first 1,000 pairs on Facebook Marketplace doesn't mean that you have to use that marketplace. It doesn't mean that you can't start in any of the other marketplaces. So we were gonna wait a little bit before getting into other marketplaces. However, we're very impatient, and I think that impatience in the beginning, pulling from the patience, knowing that this is a long game, leads to more success. Let me explain. We only used one marketplace. We poured ourselves into it. We did not come up, there was no excuse. We were figuring out Facebook Marketplace and we made it work. We very quickly were able to pay all of our bills doing that. However, you don't need to do that. You can expand to other marketplaces and test and see which ones work best for you. So instead of waiting for sale 2, 3, 4, and 5 to come in on Facebook, it's only been 24 hours. We did get that one sale that you guys saw earlier today for 30 bucks. All those shoes are paid for. We're gonna list those shoes. We've already got the photos taken. They're sitting in our phone just burning. We're gonna post those on Mercari and on Poshmark. Now we've got them on Facebook, Letgo. We're about to have them on Mercari and Poshmark. Now thank you for the sweatshirt. I got this for my birthday from my lady. It's the Polo Bear. For those of you saying, but wait, Renzi, you guys already have a big following on Mercari. You already have a big following on Poshmark. That is true. However, when we started on those platforms, we did not have that. So I don't want to hear the excuse. Yes, we have the following now. We actually can't start new accounts. We could, but it sacrifices them deleting our current accounts. If you have multiple accounts and they track it back to you on both Mercari and Poshmark, and they find out that you have multiple accounts and you're selling through the same stuff, we've heard from Poshmark and we've heard people on Mercari that have their accounts deleted, and we're not willing to sacrifice that. So we're going to post it to Mercari and Poshmark. Those of you that don't have a following, it's not an excuse. We all started. Every single person that sells on those platforms started at zero, just like Facebook Marketplace. eBay, it's hard when you are new on that platform. True story, Julie, but that is no excuse. It is hard. Yes, it is hard. We started just like everyone else did, and we can reference, we actually sent you a DM on some people who are crushing it on eBay. Ask them questions about how they started and how they got over that initial hump in the beginning. The bottom line is, we want to show you guys, we want to instill in you guys this no excuses, leapfrog our mistakes mentality. So for Follow the Flip and the idea of not being romantic, we're only 48 hours into this. We have had our first sale, but we want to barrel towards $1,000. Tonight, we're going to post the other 4 pairs that we have left that are still on Facebook and still on Letgo. We're going to post them on Mercari and Poshmark. We want to sell through those as quickly as possible. We're also going to take the $30 that came in from the sale today, and we're going to go thrifting tomorrow morning. Sundays and Mondays are super important when you're thrifting in the beginning because Goodwill has dollar days on Sunday and Monday. We're also going to hit up some other small little thrifts. We're going to try, if we have service in the thrift store, we're going to go live and show you a little bit of sourcing, but I promise we will get into some live sourcing videos as this thing unfolds. There's going to be a lot of shoes coming in. We're going to do some more cleaning videos. The last thing I want to share with you guys with respect to Follow the Flip is we're going to use these live feeds to jump on when it's happening. You can see all the stuff when it's happening. You can ask questions. Then we take this live feed, this video, and we post it onto YouTube, our YouTube channel. The link is in our bio. Under the playlist, Follow the Flip Season 1, and you guys can have all the videos there. Guys, we are eliminating absolutely every excuse you could possibly think of. You can do this. Ask questions, ask 100 questions, you can do this, but do not make excuses for why it's not possible. We're going back to ground zero and we're showing every single step of the way. Pour gas on what's working, stop being romantic to what's not. Do not make excuses, because all that's going to do is welcome in other people that make excuses, and then there's just going to be a bunch of you making excuses while the rest of us make a ton of money. Have an amazing evening. Get excited. Hopefully we got a couple more sales coming in and we can just really build some momentum and barrel towards that $1,000 mark. Turning 25 bucks into 1,000, flipping shoes. Follow the flip. The adventure continues.